Hello, everyone. I'm Christina Giordano, the founder of Sold, your go-to resource for soulful entrepreneurship. And my philosophy is this: people can no longer be sold to, they must be sold to. This is selling with soul. This is marketing with integrity, where you no longer need to compromise your authenticity, your boundaries, your uniqueness, your wholeness. This is messaging in a way that actually reflects the transformation you provide, because it's your story, your transformation, and nobody can compete with that. This is manifesting in a way that honors your fullness, all of the pieces and parts of you that are meant to be divinely resourced. Join me every Wednesday to learn all of this and more. Let's jump right in. This episode is the first chapter to the money methods and introduction. So in this week's Sold episode, I wanted to share the first intro chapter to the money methods to kind of give you a taste of what's inside and what the money methods are really all about. And next week, I plan to actually share the welcome chapter of the money methods. So there's an intro chapter and then there's a welcome chapter. Now, before I get into the intro, the doors to the membership, which features the money methods, will open June 1st. Our first call is on June 3rd at 11 a.m. Central Time. And so within the membership, you get access to the money methods, both in ebook format and also as audio recordings. And then actually for the first wave of members, I'm going to be dropping new chapters of the money methods every single week. So once you get access to the membership, you get the first 5 chapters, which actually includes the money methods themselves. The following chapters are practical applications, energetic concepts, high on the practical application piece, because you know how I am with that. I like to keep things soulful, but I also like to keep them grounded so that it lands. And so essentially you'll receive the rest of the chapters as week by week as you go. And while there's probably like 5 to 10 chapters that are currently in queue, I'm going to do my best to ensure that I get all chapters, at least within the first couple months, over to you guys. They are finished. I just like the idea of dropping and dripping them because it gives you time and space to really integrate what you're learning, and it allows me to gauge how the process is going. So aside from the money methods, you also get monthly calls with me. And it's just a once a month call where we will meet on Zoom and we will be working together. I'll come on and you'll have the opportunity to ask questions, to get guidance, to receive feedback, to gain insight, to cultivate more confidence in your process. So the calls are really an opportunity for you to receive some form of hot seat coaching that we'll be doing. And so you'll have access to me during those points. There will also be a resource area as well where I will keep those recordings on hand for you, so that in case you do miss a call or you're able to not make one, you will be able to receive the full recording of that. So all calls take place on the first Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. Central Time, unless there's like a holiday or something, then we will work around that. So if you are interested in the membership, even as I'm reading through the intro chapter, please head to the Get Guidance page of my website. That's where you're going to find the wait list for the membership. And since doors open June 1st, you're not actually going to be able to access the landing page for the membership until that date. So June 1st is the date, but you can jump on the wait list first before then. So I'm going to go ahead and read the intro chapter now. And it's not too long, but it's long enough where I hope you'll get the gist of what the money methods are about and why I channeled them and why I created them. So I hope you enjoy. Chapter 1. The purpose of the money methods and the membership is to share both the energetic concepts and practical applications of manifesting, so that you can come to a place within yourself where you are so in tune, so in alignment with your energy, that every part of you simply radiates and attracts love. So yes, this has a lot to do with love. Let's talk about the money piece first. Even though the methods are about money, manifesting is much more than about money. However, that's usually how we get started. We want to attract more money, but we want to do it in an approach that is actually full of integrity and rooted in the love of what we do to serve others. It's why manifesting is a spiritual concept, because simply making money in the traditional sense lacks a certain kind of joie de vivre, an enjoyment of life. And hint, hint, this is kind of the missing piece. At this moment in time, I have fortunately, and with a lot of practice, have a natural inclination to enjoy life, to really love life, all of the pieces and parts of it that are both heartbreaking and heart expanding. I had to get to the root of the way that I love, the way that I understand love, experience love, and move with love. I had to unlearn a codependent, toxic type of love and embrace a real, unconditional love. And I didn't do it with or through anyone else, but to and for myself. I learned to love myself unconditionally. Now, love is not money in and of itself, and in the same way, money is not love. I believe that money is energy and that it flows where authentic love flows. Interestingly, much of the dynamic we have with money is how we are in love. You see, my journey can be summarized by this: a returning to, a surrendering to, a flowing towards love. And I went through hell to get there, but I found it by connecting to the divine love within me and around me. I didn't have to put myself in another manifestation matrix, meaning I didn't have to believe in someone else's view and vision of God. Money is not God, in my opinion, and I'm guessing my perception of God is most likely different from yours, and that's okay. I didn't have to do a bunch of random energetic rituals, such as setting a bunch of alarms on my phone to trick myself into thinking people were buying from me, or pouring cinnamon in my hand and blowing it towards my front door. I also didn't have to become someone I'm not in order to make myself worthy and be the pure caliber of human I'd have to become in order to receive what I want. The only matrix I entered was my own, my authentic, true, shining light within me. From a general perspective, I basically stopped believing everything that was taught about me and how it relates to money. I returned to myself, to the truth of who and what I am, which is love, and began to solely focus on what I am meant to do here as an entity of love, fully enjoy my life, including how I serve others. And what you'll soon discover in these pages is how transforming the way we view love has a direct and profound impact on the way we view money. If there is one takeaway you make from this book or this recording, let it be this: loving yourself is the way. It is the way forward. It is the way through. It is the way towards your desired reality. My goal for the money methods is that they ignite something within you that cultivates a deeper love for yourself, and may your desires find their way to you. And that's chapter 1. I hope it sings to you. To jump on the membership waitlist, head to the Get Guidance page of my website. Until next time, be well and take care.